Yeah, where the blur is at? It's the anthem right here. Yeah, work it, shake it, yeah. I'm back with the squad again, about to go off again. Let me kick it off like Nezuko. Where's Road? Hell, I don't know, but all I know is I need every girl to hit the floor with them. Shake it till they back hurt and just sweat it out, just sweat it out, just sweat it out, just sweat it out. Hey. Yo, what's cracking, family and squad, cats and kittens, blurs of all ages? D Generation X proud to introduce his 5-time tag team champion of the world. Wait, wrong, that's wrong promo, that's wrong show, that's wrong show.
So you about to get us off on the copyright.
Phantom, how's everybody doing today?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Marshawn Lynch.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm good. You know, shook back from being sick a little bit, so we out here.
She was down.
Yeah, I'm just out here. Hopefully, I don't look miserable on screen.
Nah, you look like a sophisticated Black American, brother.
Your knuckles ain't nasty today.
Dang, why you going at his knuckles?
Because I told you he usually got the mechanic knuckles.
Damn,
they are
for the knuckles.
Oh, they are. Okay, I stand corrected. You know, it's not kid if his knuckles ain't ashy.
This is a hard-working black man knuckles, okay?
I'm just saying, if his knuckles ain't ashy, something wrong with him. That means he been laying around all day and ain't did nothing.
Damn.
That is a sign that he been working. That wasn't a diss.
He really, I mean, I'm not saying it was a deal. Like if you went straight for the knuckles, that's what I'm saying. You went straight for the knuckles.
No, it's a weekly occurrence now.
And see, I made sure my knuckles wouldn't get called out. I put on lotion right before the show.
Oh yeah, you
got eczema, so you know your elbow flash across the screen like, damn, girl.
Yeah. But yo, man,
eczema is one of them things that sounds like an omelet. I like, hey, man, you had that new eczema omelet.
Damn, eczema. Damn,
sprinkle little skin flakes on your omelet. Yeah.
Oh no, hell.
I'm sorry, that was gross coming out my mouth.
Skin cheek.
Pause. What up, Groove?
Yo, what's up, Groove? Now, besides watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you know what show I committed to and watched the whole season like in 2 days?
What's that?
Abbott Elementary. That show was good as hell.
It was good?
Dude, that show was good.
I still haven't watched it.
You got a crush on one of the main.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he do got a crush on him.
I mean, yeah, I love Quincy. She cool. Me and her the same height. I mean, I'm taller than her. Short people know who they taller than.
Shut the heck up.
Short people know they taller than.
Well.
Yeah, but he been a fan of her, so she got money.
He got money.
Yeah,
I haven't watched anime in like 2 weeks because I've been watching other shows.
Right.
So I watched a show called House of Ninjas. That was pretty good.
I heard about that.
It's 8 episodes. About an hour each, so it's like 8 hours a show.
Right.
And then I just started Avatar, and I'm on episode 3, and y'all that been hating on it, I don't understand. It's good. They need to hurry up and film again because I seen an interview clip with the guy that the young man that plays Aang, and his voice is already changing.
Damn, it's like that.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to hurry up and film again because.
Ain't gonna be called Dang in about a year.
Yeah, like his little voice is getting deep. So
yeah, Abbott Elementary is a hidden gem. That's like one of them shows where I didn't know how good it was till I saw it. I'm like, I'm gonna watch. You know, you say you're gonna watch something, but you never get to. You know me. When I finally got a chance to watch it, oh damn, this show it's fire. So, kid, as a residential teacher of the bunch, if you've seen the show, how accurate is the show to like real life teacherhood?
I'll let you know when I see an episode.
Okay.
Oh, damn, I thought you would have been seeing it.
Nah.
It's like
that's just like me. I don't watch them 911 shows.
Teachers purposely miss. Don't
go ahead.
Ain't nowhere near.
Yeah, that's the same reason why I don't watch 911 shows. They'd be like, "What are they doing? That is not how that works. We don't do that."
Okay.
Like they ain't even doing compressions right. Oh, you don't push that medicine. Yeah, and people get annoyed watching it with me, so I don't watch them. But we got a special guest today.
Welcome to guest. Tell them who we got. Tell them who we got.
We got DragonBabyt on the show. IG handle is DragonBabyt2. DragonBabyt2. She's the co-founder of Anime Geek Retreat, host on Punk Black. We got a big celeb in these streets.
She big flexing.
She's a big celebrity. Yeah, hey, she pulled up in the Tesla. Y'all ain't see it, but
Wow.
hey, she pulled up in the Tessie, and I was like,
No, you forgot. No, you forgot. She could pull up in a private jet, then got to the Tesla.
Wow, that's wild.
And you know
Everybody
what?
took notes
I
for
ain't never
$100
even
bills.
seen this Tesla model, so she got the exclusive.
And
Y'all
she was
are
taking her notes
silly.
for $100 bills and like, yo, y'all need something? I got y'all. Like, here you go.
She did. She
You
even
get a
bought this for me.
straight
She like mailed it to me, and I was like, "Dang, how you know I was sick?"
Is it still cold? Did it come cold? Did it come?
It's cold. It's
Oh,
cold,
damn.
y'all.
You got like that.
Y'all are silly.
She got big money. I think she the only person who could still get Voss water.
Yeah.
Stop it.
She washed her dishes with Cristal, and we don't even drink that no more.
We don't. That's why
We
she
d-
pours
we
it down
really
the drain
don't.
and wash the dishes.
I'm telling you.
That
wanna
is
be
some
like her when I grow
expensive
up.
stuff right there.
Hey, you got it. You got it.
So tell us about yourself, Miss Dragon Baby T. Introduce yourself to our fandom.
Hi, everybody. I am DragonBabyt, and as they said, I am the co-founder of Anime Geek Retreat. I'm a host on Punk Black. I'm a cosplayer. I do a whole bunch of stuff, and that's what I love. I just have hands in everything, honestly.
Okay.
And that's
So
about it.
you got a lot of stuff. You got like, how did you get started? Like, what was the first big venture you started off in? Like, let's get that out. Let's get that on the table first.
In life?
Like, when you got to
you
anime and all the good stuff
Wait, say it again?
in the anime game, like, how'd you get started with all your business ventures and everything?
Oh, okay. From the beginning, it honestly just started with the pandemic. I think just like everyone else, I was bored at home in 2000 because I couldn't like physically go to work. I was working from home. And then I downloaded TikTok and the rest is history. I started cosplaying and it just kicked off like that. And then just kind of like building that community and learning all the people that are in that community and going to the conventions. I have friends who work at these conventions, so I could have been gone. I just never like was too interested in conventions until I got into cosplaying a little bit more. And then once you start to meet these people, it just one thing led to another. I want to say shortly after that, I just kind of thought, me and my friend thought like it'd be cool to have an actual place like the retreat that we made, where you can actually bond with these people that you meet at these conventions. Because if you've been to a convention, you know there's no time and space to really chill and sit down with the people that you know. You're on the go all the time. Like, and that's just regular if you're just in the lobby. That's not going to the panels and trying to see your favorite voice actors. There's no time to do anything except at night and then sleep for 2 hours and get up and do it again. There's no time for it. So that's why we wanted to kind of create that space for people to kind of relax and chill. And it's been amazing ever since.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do.
How many have y'all had so far?
How many have we had?
Yeah.
3.
Okay. What are they at the same location every year, or do y'all change cities?
It's been in the same city every year. So we have another one in April, and it'll be in Tennessee. And then we're going to look to see if there's any other locations we can do it. It's just Tennessee is just so convenient because it's not crazy expensive. I live in LA, but my partner who helps we run it together, he lives in Georgia. So it's just easier to like drive to Tennessee. It's cheaper. It's going to be a lot cheaper than the West Coast.
Oklahoma is pretty good, like, because I noticed y'all use because I saw the stories and stuff from last year, and it, by the way, it looked hella fun. I was a little jealous I went there. But Oklahoma is good, like with cabins and stuff.
Yeah,
and it's not stupid expensive because Oklahoma's not a crazy expensive place, and Oklahoma it is legal to buy tree.
Okay. It's legal here in California.
I was trying to think of how to say it without YouTube being like, what?
Like, what are you talking about? No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can call it Watson from now on. Since we all blerds and we should know where that came from.
Okay. Well, yeah, Oklahoma, like if y'all looking to like moving around a little bit so y'all can, I don't know. Oklahoma would be a good one to look into for next year. But yeah, it looks so much fun. Like, and it's gotten so much bigger from like the first year.
It got huge.
I just feel like, I don't cosplay enough, so I wouldn't have enough costumes to be participating in the festivities.
Well,
Right.
that's where we try to we plan ahead of time. So like for example, we tried to do it where certain cosplays were certain days. And then we know like a month or two in advance. So if you did want to buy a costume or whatever the situation is, create something, then because we're doing like a group cosplay. So you have time to kind of get your stuff together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's been the most trial and error thing you've learned with this geek retreat? Like the biggest, like, dang. We're gonna do that next time.
Timing. It goes by really fast. So especially with like the group cosplays, you have to take into account that you have over 30 people if everybody's participating in that one thing, to get everyone together, to get everyone dressed at the same time. And then you have a lot of people coming up with their own TikTok ideas and stuff. So structuring that, I know that has been difficult for some people. So that's honestly one of the hardest things, just time management. And I just feel like that's always going to be an issue. It's not necessarily an issue, but it's when you're dealing with a large group of that size and you're trying to put stuff together, regardless if it's cosplay or anything like that, timing is gonna get messed up. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Kid, you got anything? I just don't want to be the one to talk because I be over talking them sometimes.
She do.
I'm a chatterbox.
Say you do.
I'm trying to see how to phrase this. Out of all the cosplays you've done, which one has been the most time consuming? Because for me, my first time in cosplay and at a convention was DreamCon a couple years ago. And for my first day cosplay, it was done by my wife. Like her and my mother-in-law helped me sew the outfit together.
Okay.
So what has been your most time consuming cosplay?
I would say anything with face paint is always going to be a little bit time consuming. And the more intricate, the longer it's going to take. And that's honestly why I love doing face paint. Like that's one of my go-to cosplays, like you'll see on my Instagram and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not done it at a convention because it's a lot, it's meticulous, and especially if it's, like I said, a lot of details. So one of my favorite face paint cosplays, I did Darth Maul from Star Wars. Love that. I would never attempt to do that at a convention.
And it's fire.
Thank you.
It really is.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I would never do that at a convention. At a convention, you need to go dope but easy for me, because I don't want to spend 3 hours getting ready, So, But yeah, time consuming would be the face paint one.
Any conventions you going to this year?
San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay. See, baller. Mm-hmm.
I just know the right people.
You just want to get there. That's all.
On the fence about DreamCon, and that's only because DreamCon is the exact same weekend as San Diego Comic-Con. So, like, I'd literally have to like hop on a flight Saturday night.
The private jet, right?
The private jet.
I got confirming everything, right?
To get to Texas, I don't know, man. So that one's gonna be
and that's a 6-hour flight.
Not on the PJ.
Not for me.
She got
to Texas. That's like 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe from LA.
Seems like it's longer, but no, because Austin is closer than Houston is.
It takes me 5 hours to get to Atlanta, but not Texas.
Nope. See, look, that's because I got to do stops. I can't go nonstop like you. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a little bougie. I don't do. I hate layovers. I hate layovers so much. It has to be nonstop.
She looks at layover.
What is that language you speak of?
Layover out to my face.
I'm just trying to get from A to B. That's it. A to B.
Layovers have paparazzi get you.
Other than that, maybe Anime Expo. Maybe not. That's the 4th of July weekend, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of just take it day by day and see if I end up at these conventions. I don't really plan too hard.
I always tell people to make an effort to try to come to, and I don't get paid for this, so it's not like I get paid promotion. We do get press every year for it. They'll be in their 4th year this year. Anime Frontier it's a fairly new convention. It's smaller. It's the sister con to Anime NYC, and it is slept on. It is a really good convention. It's in Fort Worth, Texas. So
I've heard good things about it. Never been, but when is it?
December, end of year, December.
Okay.
So it could be 80 degrees out here. It could be 40. You never know with Texas.
We could
roll of the dice.
No, no.
Seriously.
I wore shorts. I mean, that should tell you something.
Okay.
I wore shorts.
December.
Yeah, in Texas, you got to wear shorts, Timbs, have an umbrella, a tank top,
a ski mask.
You never know.
Puffer jacket.
You never know. You gotta be prepared.
You gotta dress for Miami and New York at
30 degrees that morning, but by the time you leave the convention, it's 90.
Yeah. I feel like Atlanta was like that a bit too.
This whole little southern sector be going through it.
Yep.
For real.
So
Wait, before we get to the next thing, do you eat hamburgers?
This man is
country. He's going.
I
know where this is going.
Where is this going?
Wait, just do you eat hamburgers? Just answer the question.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, she's from LA.
Have you eaten hamburgers in Texas? Have you been
I was born in Minnesota, though.
Huh?
Oh, Minnesota?
I was born in Minnesota and grew up in Georgia, but I live in LA.
Oh, okay.
So,
you said, am I eating burgers in Texas?
Have you ever had he's getting that? Have you been to Whataburger?
Yes, I've been to Whataburger. I used to live in Tampa for 2 years, and we had Whataburger up the street. So, are you trying to say which one's better, Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Yes,
is that where we're going? Yes. In-N-Out is extremely overrated, and I don't care about In-N-Out.
In the words of Daniel Bryan, yes. Yes.
Hold on, I know this is your friend, but I'm gonna call her out real quick. See, Destiny? In-N-Out is trash.
Wait, who you say? Wait, who you showing shots at? Who you know?
You know who we talking about? Flowers or something.
Why you doing it like that? She don't even like the Waffle House. She disrespected the Waffle House.
She did. I had Waffle House last night.
And she went to the wrong Waffle House.
You know why my Waffle House was good? Because when I went in, they was being ratchet.
That's how you know the food's gonna be good.
And the cook dipped his hand, it was glove, but he dipped his hand in the bacon, took a bite, and went back to cooking. So it was good.
And then here's the thing about Miss Sunflower. She went to a clean Waffle House.
She did.
Who goes to a clean?
You never go to a clean Waffle House.
Nobody was missing teeth. Everybody got along. Like
there's no love in that food. That's why.
No. You gotta have a little bit of danger.
A gentrified Waffle House.
Exactly.
You gotta bring your friend to the right one.
I got a fear for my life when I go to Waffle House.
That Waffle House she went to grew up in a 2-parent household. That's all.
Stop it. Stop.
Yeah, that Waffle House daddy ain't leave and go get milk.
Okay, back on his cosplay question. What cosplay got you put on the map? Like, what was the first cosplay you did that got you recognized, like in the blurred community? Like, oh, she did. That's gonna be Mayuri from Bleach. Okay.
Are you guys Bleach fans?
I watched it.
So
I haven't finished it yet though.
That was the first face paint cosplay that I did. So it was like basically white and black face essentially. And and then I had like this white robe, and then it's a like almost like a
Oh, with the
purple.
grill.
Huh?
You had the grill in.
That was the second time I did it.
Oh, okay.
So I did Mayuri twice. So the second one I did was from the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. So I had the gold grill on, I had the light up jacket, but that's kind of like a urban-fied version. But the first time I did it, I feel like a lot of people were surprised because nobody ever cosplays Mayuri. So when I was like cosplaying heavy like that, I was like, I want to cosplay characters that like not everybody cosplays, because why not? You know, like there's plenty of like Hanadas, there's plenty of like Demon Slayer or whatever. I was like, let me see. And I was like, you know what? Mayuri may be the one. And I think that was the one that really was like, everybody was like, what the hell? So I love cosplaying Mayuri because he's a weirdo. So
he's the he's like the Orochimaru of the show, right?
Yeah.
Like be experimenting on folks, kind of weird.
yep.
Okay, yeah. I just didn't remember his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got a follow-up question to my follow-up.
Not the follow up to the follow up.
No. And I don't know if you are branded with a certain specific company, but what is the best face paint to use for, I guess, us skinned people?
I'm not branded with a particular company, but I use I think it's called Paradise face paints. They work well for me. The only color that didn't work the best was yellow, but that could have been user error, application style. So I think I
Could
just
be undertone too.
Yeah. So maybe if I like were to put white on my face first, then put the yellow, then it would probably look a lot better. But Paradise has never turned me wrong. So
Did you hear that,
The
Paradise?
reason I'm asking is because I used makeup for my other cosplay on day 2 for DreamCon, and I was Kisame.
Kisame.
Yes, Shishame. And like the gray, I used makeup.
Mhm.
I used costume makeup, and it was sweating off right when I walked in the door.
Well, first of all, this is another reason why I don't do face paint at DreamCon. It's so hot in Texas in July. You're gonna die. So I mean, unless you stay inside the hotel the entire time, you're still probably gonna sweat.
Yeah, no, I was inside the hotel the entire time.
Yeah, or carry a fan with you or something like that.
You could have fanned yourself with your sword.
I could have.
So a little bit on Punk Black. What was the inspiration in starting that, and how do you feel about how much you've grown to have a page like with over 100K followers?
I did not start Punk Black.
Oh, you didn't?
So,
You're just a
no.
host.
So
Okay.
I'm a part of the team. I got officially hired like in January.
Okay.
But I've been following Punk Black since the beginning. So one of my the other marketing manager for Punk Black, we actually went to college together. So I've known them for well over 15 years at this point. So I've got to see them grow because they started because Afropunk came out, but Afropunk started leaning more towards neo soul more than like rock and metal, which it's very like there's a big scene for, especially for Black people. We're not all just like neo soul kind of Afro punk, if that makes sense. So
yeah,
that's another reason why I really appreciate Punk Black, because I grew up listening to rock music. I've always been the token Black person in the room that likes metal or rock or alternative and stuff like that. So to have like a platform like Punk Black actually appreciate the people who listen to that music as well as the people that make that music, like I give them nothing but love. So yeah, and it's just I've known them for so long as well, and then I just started kind of working with them on the fly, and then yeah, it's just been amazing ever since.
Okay, that's real dope. You mentioned that you love rock. Okay, if there's anyone out there that's like, I want to get into rock, give them 5 bands. Your 5 go-to.
Oh man, if if you want to get into it really, because there's so many genres, but like you could, it's tough. It's tough. So I would say, you know what? Linkin Park, obviously, that is the gateway drug to get you into anything, just to get you like in there.
Paramore was my gateway.
Yeah. Paramore.
Creed was my, no, I'm lying. Drowning Pool.
Drowning Pool. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay.
Hey, that's my group right there.
You gotta thank wrestling for that one.
Oh yeah, got to, dude.
And Metallica.
See, and like prominent games too had like great rock music in it as well. Gateway, Panic at the Disco.
Okay.
30 Seconds to Mars. Those are good gateways until you start to really find the bands and the sounds that you actually love. A lot of the bands that I listen to actually aren't like super big bands. Like I do like some of the big bands and stuff like that, but I feel like the concerts that I go to, it's more intimate when it's like smaller, a smaller amount of people. Another band a few bands that I actually love that are on the up and up right now, which is kind of rockish, but leaning more into like more melodies, R&B, or just like pop punky. Nightlife.
Okay.
Listen to Nightlife. The Home Team, they're amazing. And then listen to Bad Rabbits as well.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And if you want something heavier, it could go anywhere, honestly. You got
so I am a lover of all things music. Like, doesn't really matter the genre. I even listen to Russian rock, which is really intense sometimes.
Interesting. Okay.
I couldn't tell you a group name. I just know I had a partner that was from Russia once, and he was playing it. And I was like, this is dope. And by partner, I work on an ambulance, so it's the other person that's at work with me. So I was just like, oh, this is actually dope. I don't know what they're saying, but I like it.
That's how it was when I was listening I used to listen to French rap for a little bit. And I was like, I don't know what y'all was saying. But
hey, that's like when I first, what's the dude name? Bad Bunny. I heard a song. Okay, all right, this sounds. I don't know what you're saying. I know who Booker T is, but I said I went into other stuff. Like, wait, I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds good.
That's why I love music.
You gotta say that man's name right. It's future WWE Hall of Famer Bad Bunny.
You know what? You're right. Hey, I'm gonna throw his ass in the Hall of Fame.
So because I don't know if you can tell, I'm a horror girly myself. I see, I scoped your page out a lot, especially after you got booked. Like, I had been seeing you, but I was like, oh, let me find some talking points, as a good journalist would. I see you go to a place called Horror Vibes Cafe.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's like less than 10 minutes from my house. It's a cool coffee shop. If you're ever in LA, you should go. But it's themed out with all horror stuff, horror paintings, and just horror decor. And then they'll partner with like different movies and things like that, and just have horror drinks and stuff. It's actually it's really neat.
So are you a horror girly yourself? Do you enjoy horror?
I gotta be forced to watch horror, to be honest. Like, I like thrillers, but like scary movies, I have to go with my friends. Like, I can't just like, oh, let me turn on Chucky, It's just not me. And I watch like
Scream is my comfort film.
Huh?
Scream is my comfort film.
You might be a psychopath.
Unless, you know what? If it's gonna be horror, it has to be horror comedy. So my favorite horror comedy is The Cabin in the Woods, because that was like a really good horror and perfect amount of comedy. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Did you watch The Blackening?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
That movie was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
I can't wait for a sequel if there's gonna be one. That was
I asked a question on the show because I think we had a Brother Ghoulish on, and I'm like, is it possible? I was like, because I want a serious horror film with Black people, but I'm like, is it possible because we're just naturally funny in traumatic situations, like, especially when it's because it's a trauma response, our comedy. Yeah. So it's like, when we're put in these situations, is it possible to have a horror film with all Black people that isn't going to be funny just because of how naturally funny we tend to be.
Exactly.
You gotta wait till Florida Man come out.
Only way I can answer that question is it depends on who the writer is. If you get like a serious writer, like I think it could possibly be done.
I don't think it would feel like. I just don't think it would feel natural.
You think it'll feel forced?
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, like Jordan Peele.
Uh-huh.
Those movies are supposed to be serious, like Us and Nope and stuff like that. But there's little nuances where it's just like, if you know, you know. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's just something about the Black experience where it's like, we gonna laugh at something, child.
Something.
Right.
Like even if it's a killer shoes, like y'all see his shoes,
right?
What are those?
Damn, not the one of those.
It's just I just feel like that if we as a people we're just lit like that to where I don't know. I don't think we can do a horror film without some sort of tinge of comedy sprinkled in. It's just in us.
Yeah.
True that. So outside of the music and the anime and cosplay stuff, what do you like to do on your regular day? It's like a off day. What are you doing?
Work.
Okay, besides work.
Work.
I go to concerts a lot. I go to a lot of concerts. I went to a concert last night. I love going to concerts. It's so funny because it's like that's almost literally what I do. And I like to find new things to do as well, like experiences or like activations and things that are going on. And just hang out with my friends. I really like fostering my friendships with people. So even if it's something as simple like, hey, let's go grab some coffee or let's go check this out, like I'm down. Like I just love doing that. I love people. I love my friends. So if I'm not home doing anything, I can be a homebody sometimes, but for the most part, I like to be out and about. I like to be out and about, seeing things, checking things out. Just, I don't know. So yeah.
Okay, speaking of concerts, you like rock. Have you participated in the mosh pit?
Oh, see, there's this thing that
Go ahead and lie. You said,
I was gonna say there's this thing called I'm old, right? You will not catch me in a mosh pit.
Old. I'm gonna ask you off air how old you are.
I'm 35. It's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm still the oldest. Damn.
Okay. So in your past, in your teen, you never did the mosh pit?
I'm not doing no. I am tiny. Okay, I'm 5 feet. I will get crushed. I'm not doing no mosh pit. And now I purposely, if it's like a big show, if they have like VIP on the balcony, I'm buying it every time because I will watch the mosh pit, but I will not participate in the mosh pit. And I need to be able to see the concert. So no.
A special kind of crazy just to get into a circle that's fight people.
I seen that video where they just over here swinging like this, and this girl's just walking through, and she got.
Because you're crazy, kid. That's
what. Listen, nope. I'm
not crazy.
Exit stage left. Don't.
I like organized chaos.
Exactly, and it's like I love watching them do it. People have a blast. My friends do it. They always have a good time. Me. No sirree, Bob. I'll be at the bar.
Drinking ice cold Steve Weiser.
Right. Like
so to kind of shift it a little bit.
Shift.
I noticed you have a few Funkos. Which one's your favorite?
Oh God, I have a lot of Funkos.
Is this
gotta bring it back?
No, I ain't bringing it back the Funko bet. I am appreciate because I don't really collect Funkos like I used to.
Okay.
I slowed down. I mean, I still have over 150, but I slowed down.
Okay, light flex.
That was a light flex. I just got 2 new ones yesterday. I got Black Asta and Julius from Black Clover.
Let's go with Thanos. You gotta be up in it.
But which one's your favorite?
There's so many. So I have I love the Hunter x Hunter collection. I just got. Let me go grab it. I just got Ichigo. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, she gotta leave the room. Damn.
She gotta go. I mean, I wouldn't have to leave the room, but I'd have to leave camera frame because I'm not buying them today, as you see.
Okay, so I just got the fully holified Ichigo. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Oh, no.
We can kind of see it. It keeps blurring
It's
itself.
like blurring, yeah.
But put it closer to you.
Huh?
Put it like down here. There it goes.
There we go. So the fully holified Ichigo, it is a Funko special edition. So my friend works in Funkos, so he's always bringing me Funkos.
See,
Y'all
she got
see this?
Look here, you got all the hookup.
in the words of Tony Baker, you think you're better than this, huh? You think you're better with your lavish Funko connect.
And what's the other one?
Gojo.
I have both of those, I think.
Nice. But I have a bunch.
Those are your two favorites?
Go ahead.
I think right now, but there's
She want to do it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go show you my favorite. Hold on, I didn't want y'all to see my background. That's why I turned off the camera.
No, my favorite one, because I don't have that many. I got like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my favorite one is a Scar one from Lion King.
Ooh, that sounds like a hot commodity. I know, like the Disney ones gotta be like either really expensive or like very exclusive. Because I think at one point, Genie from Aladdin was like one of the most expensive Funkos for a while.
What?
Man, look here.
That's what I heard.
I actually got my Funko for $30, and it was a pre-order. And I was supposed to get it in September of, I want to say 2022. Yeah, I was supposed to get it in September 2022, but they got so backlogged that I didn't get it until like November.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I started the first one I got was the Power Ranger Funkos. I got like 3. The one without the helmets, I got to get Kimberly and Tommy without the helmets, and I got to go back and re-up and get the ones with the helmets. I'm like, yo, this is it. Then once I got the first, like, this is too much of a habit to keep up with it because you can't get one without getting the other. I got to get the whole set.
Right. I got to get the whole show.
Like, man, I don't know how y'all do it.
Hold on, let me go get my favorite Funko.
I'm coming.
I mean, y'all out here.
I'm coming.
Yes,
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
It was difficult for me to choose because a lot of them are too difficult for me to grab. This is my Azula.
Ooh, okay.
And I got the Chase. So
Love.
she glows.
As she should.
As she should, her blue flyer. And I wouldn't be me if I didn't pick a Luffy.
Snake Man Luffy. Oh.
I'm trying to show you, but you can see my screen is reflecting.
No, I can see it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
dope.
he's dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
This is what he looks like for real, out of the box.
So, are you an in-box collector or out-of-box collector?
Mine are all in boxes. I'm not taking them out.
I saw that Ichigo and I was going to bring it. There's too much stuff on top of it. I have the Chase version of the one you got, so mine glows.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Right, I got to take it out of this container just to pull it out the box.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's dope.
Love that.
Then I have this. I have a Chucky. I have a Jack Skeleton, and I got 2
I
500 figures.
tried to get you for Christmas or your birthday, one of the two. That other
the other scar to go with it.
With they kept canceling it. Like they kept canceling my order.
Oh shit! I wonder why.
So I was never able to get it.
Yeah,
he can't have this.
The box might be a little dirty, but the pop itself still is clean. The case is just dirty.
Oh, mine is ashy. I need to put mine in protective case. There's dust all up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The protective case is ashy as hell.
No, that's the box that's ashy right now. I need protective cases.
Have y'all heard of Funko Fridays? It's at San Diego Comic-Con, and I want to say they do it in New York once a year also.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I got to go last year at San Diego Comic-Con, and it's like this whole thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So once you get a ticket, and tickets go like that. But I don't even know. I know people, so that's how I got it.
Uh-huh.
So, but you walk in and they automatically give you 3 like special edition Funkos, right? You walk in, they give you like a sack lunch. The food is not great or whatever, but they give you like a sack lunch. They give you like
Elementary
3
school food.
exclusive Funkos the second you walk in, and then you go find your table, right? So you're sitting at a table with people, and that whole 2 hours, it's filled with giveaways, performances, and you're like playing a game. So last year it was called Camp Funko. So it was like each, let's say it was 4,000 people, right? 1,000 people were a part of the lumberjacks. 1,000 people were a part of, I don't know, something, whatever. So what group you were in was like your team, right? So they start off by giving you your own Funko for just your team. So I was on the lumberjack team, so only 1,000 of us got the lumberjack Funko, and they're like special edition. So it was 850 of us. So it's like special edition. There's only 850 of those Funkos, right? And then the next team got their own specific Funko, and then the next, and then the next. So now we have 4 special edition Funkos, right? So then we started playing like camp games, and then whatever group won whatever that special edition Funko was. And then they would take a break, and they were like, oh, we have a special guest here. They had AJ from Backstreet Boys. So he came out and did a performance just all willy-nilly. It was fantastic. And then they had Gabriel Iglesias there, Corey Feldman, which nobody really cared about or knew. But they
that?
just
I'm sorry. Who is Corey Feldman?
So he was in the Goonies. He was a child actor.
I know who it is.
I think he had issues with drugs back in the day.
I'm
He's
terrible.
the one with Michael Jackson, right?
You said what?
He's the one with Michael Jackson, right? He used to be with Michael Jackson a lot back in the day.
I want to say so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, I had to Google him. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was. Let's just hope he's not there this year. He was an interesting character. But I think if you guys are able to ever get tickets, definitely go. The only way
I'm gonna be able to get a ticket is if hey, DragonBabyt.
I barely got in. Okay,
let me say.
I'm just saying, if you're able to, because they give out we left with huge bags full of Funkos, and not only that, like some of those Funkos I didn't really care for or whatever, so I put them on sale for eBay, right? On eBay. I had to go to DreamCon the very next weekend, so I didn't put them on eBay until I got back from DreamCon. I made over $600. Had I put those on sale the second I left the event, I would have made well over like $1,000, $2,000, because they're so super exclusive Funkos and people are trying to get their hands on them. Hilarious.
Now you know better.
You said what?
Now you know better.
Exactly. So that is why I would rather go to San Diego Comic-Con instead of DreamCon this year.
Funko going for that? Like the resale is like,
yeah.
Somebody sold a Funko for like $10,000. I forgot which one it was.
That's crazy, because I would never buy that.
Let me see if I can look at see.
Because there's a pair of Jordans that came out, the Undefeated 4. They were sold at some sneaker shop in LA. You have to get a raffle ticket to get them. And one of the dudes, I don't know him as a YouTuber, he said, they asked him, what's the most expensive shoe in your collection? He said, this right here, the Undefeated 4, $25,000 for this shoe. I'm like, he said, the sneakers are only worth your stupid ass willing to pay for them. I'm like,
yeah, sorry, my bad. The dude paid $100,000 for the Funkos. It was the 2 golden Funkos.
Willy Wonka? Yeah, I just was looking at them. It says the historic value is $163,000.
So Funko, the only worth is your stupid ass willing to pay for them, y'all. So y'all want to pay that kind of money for a Funko? Shoot. Jesus Christ.
Funny part about it, the dude that bought it for $100K sold it for $210.
Say it again.
The guy who bought the Funkos for $100K sold them for $210,000.
That's an investment.
I ain't got one that's worth that. I ain't gonna hold you. I think my most valuable one is listed at $85 now. Dobby was worth $300. I think it still is, but the problem is with the Funko app, they partnered with eBay, and there's so many fakes out there that are selling for like $30. So it dropped the value down because it just doesn't average of whatever's on eBay. But
So
there's
how do you fake a Funko Pop? Like, how do you even fake?
They could do it, but sometimes it's really obvious. Like the quality is just the lettering, the box looks. I mean, the box looks very similar, and unless you know what you're looking at, you could get duped easily.
That's interesting.
But where do you get your Funkos appraised at? Or how can you get them appraised?
I
Sorry,
just go on the website.
I use the Funko app. I have the app. Let me show you.
What does the Funko app look like? Brother needs to know.
It literally just says Funko with a crown. And when
blue background.
And then when you go to it, boom, like go to list, and you can put. I have like my wish list here. Focus. There you are.
There you go.
I already clicked it. That's my wish list. So the wish list is hearted. The blue crown is what I own. And that's the only reason why I know how many Funkos I have.
Oh, maybe I should do that. Do you just like scan it in?
You can scan it in. Sometimes just.
Or do you just put the Funko number?
Or just type in the name. Like I type in Hinata and then I push the crown. And it adds it to my collection.
I should do that.
I
don't have as many as you, but that's dope.
You should get that one, kid. That Kisame.
I probably am, because Kisame is my guy.
It's a 6-inch pop, so it's in a bigger box. And see, I have that Gojo you have.
That's nice.
But yeah, no, that's the only way I could keep up.
Yeah, I need one Kisame and one Minato.
Right on. So
do I have Minato? Oh, I do. It's over there. Yeah, I have Minato.
Right on. Like always, send us home. Well, how we close it?
I wasn't ready to go home.
Send us home.
I wasn't ready to go home. Before we go home, you got anything coming up? Any events, videos, anything you want folks to check out? Tell them where to find you, and
The only thing specific coming up is just keep an eye out for the Anime Geek Retreat. We are meeting again in April, so just keep an eye out for those videos that get released and the TikToks, and support everybody who goes to the retreats. It's 1 million of us, so that's the next big thing that's really coming up, honestly. Other than that, just hustling, grinding.
Right on.
She got to buy that jet fuel for that private jet.
I know, right? Yeah, gotta get, the maintenance got to be crazy on that joint.
Gotta be.
The maintenance is wild. It's wild.
I wish I had a PJ. I wish I had a private jet. We had a private jet.
If you just grind hard like DragonBabyt does, you too can achieve your goals.
And like always, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been the BlerdSpot Podcast. I'm your host, Jules88, Crystal Bay, and the homie Kid Phantom. Thank you, DragonBabyt, for being on the show with us this week. And we will see y'all next time. Peace.